the estimated so 1 million. And actual revenue collected, I assume, was 11.5 million. I don't understand the comment. Yeah, or the account was erroneously budgeted for unclaimed retention and route consolidated fund. Can we have a simple clarity? We have a budget of 1 million. Me when I also realize 11 million. Oboro no sa budget.
Thank you, Honorable. This account, yeah, sundries, high budgeted. That's why we got no commenting it was erroneously budgeted. High budgeted, zero hela, 1 million. Or by budget, rebudgeted a pause. Then when it comes to the committee airing unclaimed retentions en route to consolidated fund. I want to go to more retention. I was 5 years. The contractor ISA at lane, where we transfer that funds to consolidated fund. Madia retention at 5 years, transfer to consolidated fund. But how transfer to consolidated fund? We debit account consolidated, then we credit the sundries receipt.
So currently, where is this money? I mean, I assume this was coming from the period under review. Or where is this money sitting as we speak now?
How well as at now can remove 2022 how well Madia Aya go consolidated fund. That was a totally thing most receipts.
So in the next review year 2022-2023, this money would have gone to the consolidated fund.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Sorry, on page 7, on issue of petrol, oil, and lubricants revenue, or only under collection. What is the status now in terms of do the ministries buy their own fuel? Can they pay CTO for fuel given or last month no sana fuel la hatse lot mo di CTO tsot gore go diragala.
Thank you, through you, Chair. What ministries do during the budgeting process, they will budget for fuel. However, what they do, those funds that they would have budgeted for, it is now treated as a revenue because they don't directly debit it to the Ministry of Transport. What we only do as a Ministry of Transport and Infrastructure, we budget for our own, even though the budget itself will not be enough. What is then ministries are expected to do during the process as we fuel their vehicles? That is, they have to now, reconcile that and provide that as a revenue, which then goes to the consolidated fund. And this is a model that the outsourcing model is going to try to correct, because it is not working for us, especially as the ministry that is supplying the fuel and procuring the fuel. Because during the course of the year, we run short of the funds because of that arrangement, that the funds that the ministries would have budgeted for, it is not directly debited to the account of the ministry to procure. It is, however, treated as revenue. That is the arrangement.
Hapa notice for your sundry receipts is 0. I agree to 10. I've been looking a lot to see what. On page 9, happen to honorable Orkana, the sundry receipts like it's or like 10, it's high budget. But if I think you base well for any eventuality, like my dear retention can or at la duel bangawan. If Hudrahala or Hakuna Poat Lima, Kora well go government. So at Zumwaha, it's a way why he sat to the consolidated fund. Yes.
You
Page 9, monitor. Page 10, monitor. And then we go to the development fund.
Honorable members, this is statement number 6. It refers mostly to projects. So if there's a project there that you wish to ask questions on, you are allowed. You remember the accounting officer also referred us to statement number 6 earlier. So you look at that. I must say, at a later stage, I'm interested in the school connectivity program, acting PS communications. Later on, though, we are still at page 11.
It's, unless there are any questions, it's monitor.
Thank you. Page 11. More where computerization of driver tests. Go na le metse mengwe ke eo ya bo Lethakane, Francistown, Gantsi, Kasane. No, that one. The remaining Kanye Mahalape, Molapolen, Silibepiko. One would assume the project was to be undertaken in all these villages, and they remaining. And were they not part of the project? Kana tsone di totso ko morago gore ditata di dirwa go bohello re lebile gore the expenditure is at 66%, but at the same time the contractor has been paid 99% of the job. Isn't the 99% of the job supposed to include the remaining villages?
Yeah.
Thank you, Chairman. The other remaining villages, the main cause of the delay is to secure the proper office space that will require to be, networked and provide that. So as an intervention to that, we have initiated a program where we have a challenge to have adequate or sufficient or a fit for purpose office space. We are going to obtain porter cabins in order to address that problem. That was the only challenge in order to enable us to roll out the program to the other places.
Are we not going to incur cost overruns given Nakweta Beisetsi? The same project, the same villages are going to be done by the same contractor?
That could be one of the reasons, but we are trying to manage all the situations, because that's why we have even explored an intervention of securing some porter cabins in order to ensure that we address that problem.
Page 13, Yamaung Airport. Maybe if we could just update these. Page 13, Yamaung Airport. Hohaka 5 date kayon.
Lore 8% cost overruns di bakilwe ke.
One of the reasons, Chair, though I'll get more details, it was in relation to relocate some of the properties that were within the proximity of the expansion of the facility. But I'll look for other reasons, Chairman. But that was the main reason why there was that delay. But the project has been completed as we speak.
Thank you.
14 we monitor, 15 we monitor, 16.
That's why I have interest school connectivity program because of serious issues around smart boards in schools. Are you able to explain to us what is going on here with this project? Maybe acting PS would do a better job at that. Just briefly exchange it kilo acting PS with acting PS. We're able to talk about the high quality is not connectivity, it's not network. About the digitization, the gadgets and stuff, but we still doing 28%.
Thank you, Chair. As we indicated that at some point, because we had budgeted to do school connectivity as a ministry, and when smart boards started, because smart boards was a strategy, came out as a strategy, and to facilitate connectivity, the last mile connectivity. So a decision was taken for that strategy now to be, it's, as you know, it's implemented, as you may be aware, it's implemented under the direction Office of the President. So when a decision was taken to transfer some of these funds to smart boards, because now they had taken the responsibility to connect schools, clinics, so that is the funds. That is why we issued that letter of authority, so that now smart boards can be resourced to take over school connectivity as per the strategy.
As we speak, smart boards is not working in schools.
As we speak, there have been challenges.
No, this is not just about challenges. There's been a total collapse of smart boards in schools.
Through you, Chair. The last time I met some of these people that are here was at a committee that I chair, communications, and we asked about this. And they told us only problem overlapping of roles. So they were supposed to go and meet with the Office of the President. Internet because Ghana Office of the President in a coordinator will on a project, but we tell our last staff over the resources, the overlapping high to school citizens in Kisei. So when I look at it, it was almost a month ago. Never Copana. Have they agreed or we supposed to do this project?
Thank you, Chair, and thank you, Honourable Member. As I indicated, a decision was taken for Botswana now to be responsible for last mile connectivity.